Does that rank among your career best matches?
Yeah, I was just saying I really enjoyed it out on court. I think the ball was coming down nice and fast, and the play out in front of me made it really open and easy. And I think it was a fantastic game. We definitely have taken another step, and obviously tomorrow we're going to have to take another step yet again.
Obviously another big challenge against the New Zealand defenders tomorrow. Last week, obviously it was a tough one. How are you feeling about going up against Casey?
Yeah, I think last week almost needed to happen. We knew that they were probably feeling a bit sore and sorry after what happened at Commonwealth Games and in the Constellation Series after that. And we kind of were a little bit unprepared, I guess, but we've done a lot of hard work, and we've watched them play in the last few games, and I think they definitely have had a tough pool to get through, and we're going to be prepared when we step out there on court tomorrow.
That was your most polished performance yet. What were you particularly happy with today, and where have you still got room to grow?
I was happy with the intent on defence. I think we stuck to our game plan mostly, and even though we didn't get the intercepts straight away, we just got those slight deflections and touches that we needed to turn ball over against Jamaica, who have really improved, and they're very patient with their ball. Their ball work is better than it's been before, and they've got a great target in Romelda there, and so they were tough, and our defenders found it very difficult, but it had to be a 7-on-7 effort. I think we've still got more improvement there, so that's a good thing for tomorrow.
What's going to be the real key to getting over the line tomorrow?
I think a number of things. We have to make sure we cope with the mid-court zone better. I think we will. We've got plans in place for that. We've been actually working on it all week. And also our defensive effort has to be there. We have to get more first phase ball from them, and that's not easy. But we have to have that level of urgency and intensity in our attitudes, and I think a World Cup final will bring that.
So how confident are you?
Oh, we're very confident. We're not overconfident. We know the Silver Ferns have really improved, and their go-to team that's been out there is looking good. But we think we've got to make sure we sustain our performance for the 60 minutes or extra, if that's the way it's going to go, and we have to be mentally tough, and we've got to take all of the opportunities that come our way and score.
Caitlin, it was quite physical out there tonight. Is it difficult to maintain your composure, or is it just business as usual for you?
No, I think it's business as usual. We've come to expect that at this level of netball, that it is definitely physical, and I think the umpires did a really good job of controlling it out there tonight. But I think we're going to see more of the same, and it's what our game is growing to. I think as long as it's safe, they're obviously allowing contesting onto the ball. It's just obviously when legs are being taken out that things start to get a bit dangerous, but I don't think there was too much of that out there tonight, which was good.
Caitlin, how will you manage, I guess, the emotion of tomorrow's big occasion? Obviously, a world record crowd out there tonight, Julie Coletto's, last game. So how do you manage all of that?
Yeah, I guess this is the first time it's actually been brought up. Our focus has been just to get to the gold medal match. We knew that was never a given, and we weren't just going to be able to stroll there. So it has been a lot of hard work for us over the last 10 days. Now that we are finally here, we can now look to the match and start discussing those type of things, because I think, it will be an emotional game, and especially for Julie and for all of us who want to obviously help end her career on a high. It's going to be something important. It's probably definitely something we'll discuss tonight.
Was there any element of underestimating New Zealand when you did play them Sunday?
Not at all. I don't think we ever underestimate them. You have to give respect to a team like the Silver Ferns, especially with some of the players they've got in their team, in Laura Langman, Casey Kapua, Marita Tai. They're all seasoned players, so you can't walk out there and not expect them to bring out their best. I think the fact that they do have a very different lineup to what we're used to did throw us a little bit, and we weren't. As we said after the game, we weren't super proud of that performance. It wasn't us playing at our best. We wasted far too much ball, and that's something that we're going to address for tomorrow.
Lisa, obviously you would have analysed the way Nez and Chite play together because it is a bit different, but has there been any opportunity to put any practice to deal with that in a court session, in any practice situation?
Yes, we've been using our training sessions through the week, actually in preparation for each of the teams that we've been playing. With that in mind as well down the track, because you have to do a little bit of work beforehand, because it's too hard to do it in this turnaround. So yes, that's been completed.
So is there any kind of ceremony within the team before
We have our normal team meeting beforehand. I particularly like, and I know the players like it, to have the same routine and to get them in the mindset that they need to do a job, and that's what it is tomorrow. And we need to be very focused on the tasks that we have, and we will be.
Could you have asked for a better final? I mean, New Zealand, Australia, is that the best sort of plan for you guys?
I think it's what all the promoters and commercial departments might have planned for in the first place. Perhaps the other way round, we won't have the home bench. We've got the away bench, and we deserve that. But at the end of the day, I think the whole netball world probably wanted to see New Zealand and Australia play off in the final. And I did say before the tournament that was my prediction. Nobody tended to listen to me, but hopefully they think I do know something about it now.
Caitlin, is there anything that you're going to be looking to do tomorrow and to, I guess, combat Casey Corporate, who played really well against you last week?
Yeah, definitely. She's come back and she's been in fine form since her injury. I think we just have to play really smart in that circle. We can't be crossing any balls or, really giving him that bread and butter that they like to do, coming out for screamers and things like that. So, yeah, just making sure we've got our connection working in the attack end and whoever that might be. I think that's probably the best thing at the moment is that we've got so many options we can go to in attack and defence that, it's really anyone's start, and we've got 12 strong players that you could put out at any time.
Lisa, what adjustment needs to be made for that, the switch which we expect may happen again at goal defence for the half time between Grant and Brain? What adjustments do your shooters and your outsides have to make there?
We just have to be careful of Leanna's long arms, really. That's the main thing, and also the playground in the circle that Casey and Leanna do so well together because they play together all the time. So we have to look at that and carefully analyse what we're going to do and bring some variety to that.